Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Just getting set up on my other device. At least trying to. Hello, Nancy. How are you? You're probably tired. You were at bacon today. Let me see if I can go here. It's not coming up on my other device. Hello, Sue. How are you? I hope it comes up because I want to see your comments. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, Nancy Jones. How are you? All right, so tonight, because I got such a great feedback last week on the mystery project, I thought I would do a mystery project with all of you tonight. And that's when I tell you the items that you need, and then you have to gather them, and then we make it together. Or I can make mine, and then you can make yours afterwards. However you want to do it. I'll try to go slow so we can keep up with each other, and it won't be too rough. You have a lot of static. Ooh, I wonder why. Let me know if it's still too bad, and then I'll, maybe I'll go out and come back in. I don't have anything running that I don't normally have running, so I don't know what could be causing it. So has everyone had a good week? We'll just wait a couple of minutes while people hop on. I've had a good week. Yeah. And can still hear you. You can still hear me. Well, that's a good thing then. Does everyone have their items together? I know Sue does. Is anyone else going to make the mystery project together with us tonight? Let me know when so I know how slow I have to go. So, Celebration is in its last 3 weeks. It's till the 28th of February, so today's the 10th. So it has 18 more days, so just shy of 3 weeks. I am ready to make the project. Good, Nancy. So Celebration only has 3 weeks left, or less than 3 weeks left. And that's when you, for every $50 you spend, you get a free item out of the Celebration catalog. So if there's any items that you still want for free, make sure you get those orders in. And if you need help with that, I can help you. Just let me know. I'm trying to think what else is happening. If you buy the starter kit during Celebration, you get 2 free stamp sets in addition to the starter set and free shipping, and yeah, so it's a good deal right now. It's a good deal anytime, but it's got a kind of like a sweetener to it right now. So all right, let's get started. So we I don't keep you in suspense any longer. So I first want to start out by saying this project was inspired by Tammy Ackerson. She is a rubber queen. She's on my team that I'm on. And she made this last week. And it was so cute. And I thought, I want to do that. And I thought, what better way to do it than with a mystery project? And all of you can make one too. So thank you, Tammy, for inspiring me to do this. And I'm going to point you to my work surface. I'm going to try to get you lined up. I think this is it. So now, okay. So what I said you needed was a 6-inch by 12-inch piece of designer series paper, which is a half sheet of designer series paper, which is printed on both sides. You can use either side. Both sides are going to show in the project, so you want to keep, like the hearts go this way. You want to make sure when we make the project, and I'll tell you how to score it and cut it so that the hearts are going in the right direction, because you would not want the project with hearts upside down. Or maybe you would, I don't know. And then you need a label, white label, and coordinating color cardstock of another label, slightly bigger. So what I'm going to do for my labels, since the designer series paper has hearts on it, I'm going to use the heart punch pack. It comes with both punches. One's a smooth edge and one's a scalloped edge, and the smooth edged heart fits right inside the scalloped edge one. So I'm going to do the small label, if you will, in white. And then I'm going to use the scalloped heart in the pink. I said you wanted to use coordinating cardstock that would match your DSP. So this matches pretty good. Alright. Then you need a, I'm going to set these aside. Actually, I'll show you how it goes right inside of each other. That's a wonderful punch set to have. So you want to take your 6 by 12-inch piece of designer series paper, and you want to take your paper trimmer. We are not going to cut, we are going to score. Be sure that you're using the scoring blade. So the first, we're going to cut on the long side. So that means on the long side like this. And it says, we want to score it at 4 inches. So score at 4 inches on the long side. You want to score at 5, oh, I'm going to need my arm out here. And score at 5 3/4. Score at 9 3/4. And 11 1/2. So I'm going to go over those again. You want to score on the long side, so you want the paper to go in this way, long ways. You want to score at 4 inches, 5 3/4 inches, 9 3/4 inches, and 11 1/2 inches. Okay? Then you want to turn your paper for the short side, and if you have a design, which I do, make sure you put the one, we're going to score at 1 3/4 and 5 inch. Be sure to put the 1 3/4 score on the bottom of it. So I want to actually score my 1 3/4 on the bottom. This is going to be the bottom because this is how my paper is going. So 1 3/4 and 5 inches. So again, if you have a directional, you want the 1 3/4 at the bottom of the paper, and then the 5 inches at the top. Okay, and then we're done with our paper trimmer. Then you want to take your snips or your scissors, and you on the side that's 1 3/4, you want to cut on all those score lines up to that one score line. And if you want, you can watch me do it before you make your cut, so you make sure it's done right. Okay. And then you also want to cut this little one here up to the score line, and then you want to cut it on an angle so it looks like that. Okay. So you should have 4 flaps. Okay. So now you want to score or fold on all the score lines. Okay. Even this little one here. And then you want to score this, or fold this top one, this one, this was the 5 inch. You want to fold that one over. Okay. Is everyone keeping up? I know I'm asking you to comment, and you're probably busy making your score lines and your cut marks. So you should have something like this, okay? Oh, wrong way. Alright, now I'm going to take this little edge, this little flap, and I'm going to put adhesive down on it, and I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to press on it so it makes like a little band. Okay. Nancy, replay later. So am I going too fast? Sue said no, and Nancy said no. Do you want me to finish it and we keep going? Alright. So then you take this little flap here, let me get it in the camera, this flap here, and you want to put adhesive on that flap from top to that angle. Okay? Then you want to fold this over, and it should line right up. I have to get it closer to me. There we go. Line it right up and fold it. So then you should have something like that. Okay? Alright. Then you fold these flaps in, just like that. And then you want to make sure you find the front of it, and the front of it would be the band that goes smooth around. So it's got that seam there. That's going to be the back. So I want this to be on the back, the seam. So I'm going to put adhesive on this. I'm almost running out of adhesive, and oh yes, I finally did. So I'm going to change my adhesive real quick. I was hoping I would do it before I started, but I still had quite a bit left. Is everyone doing okay? My paper cut instead of creasing. Go ahead. Okay, so if you use the scoring blade, which is the gray one, so you've got a cutting blade and you've got a score blade. So the score blade is gray. If you use the score blade and it cut through your DSP, you pressed too hard. So it doesn't take a lot to crease or to score DSP. So if you have another piece, like you cut the paper in half, you should have another half there to that you could start another one. And if you want, I can go through that. I pressed too hard. Okay, that's what I figured, Sue. So if you have your if you have your 6 by 12 piece of paper, so this is my other half, you want to go in and you want to score at 4, 5 3/4, 9 3/4, and 11 1/2. If you want to write those down real quick on a piece of paper, it's 4 inches, 5 3/4, 9 3/4, and 11 1/2. And then you turn your paper, and if there's a direction, you want to make sure that the bottom goes in first, and you score that at 1 3/4 and 5 inches. So on the short side, it's 1 3/4 inches and 5 inches. And then you cut up on the 4 flaps, and you trim the one edge. Okay? Alright, so let's bring this back. So we have these flaps. I was putting some adhesive down. So let's get some more adhesive down. Okay, so then we're just going to fold those flaps in, fold this one over, and then fold this one back. And I'm going to bring it closer to me so I make sure that I line it up good. Okay, and then we have a little box. Isn't that cute? Okay, so then I have my 2 labels, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and depending on the size of your sentiment will depend on what size label you need. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to do this in real red. And I'm using from the Sweet Conversations stamp set, I'm using the Happy to Have You in My Life. Tap, tap, tap. Don't push real hard in your ink. And then I'm going to clean it real quick with my chamois. this back. Okay, then I'm going to just put this down with some tape. And then center it. So then we have that. I'm going to close this up so I don't. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. My husband was being funny today. He says, "Pop it, pop it." You crazy fool. But I guess I do. I do like my dimensionals. And okay, then I'm going to put this right in the center here of the box. And then you need ribbon. Remember, you need a DSP, 2 labels, and some ribbon. So then I'm going to make a bow real quick. And this is the real red organdy ribbon. Oh, I twisted it a little bit. Let's get this untwisted. Okay. And the bow size depends on how big your label is and how big you want your bow. And then I'm going to take my mini dimensional, or my mini glue dots, and again I'm just going to put that on my mini glue dot, lift this off, and then put it on here, and there you go for the little box. But it would not be complete unless you put something in the box. So I have some Hershey Kisses. So we're going to put some Hershey Kisses in there. Oh, that's probably pretty loud. And then we have that with candy. And then I also made this one. And I also made this one. This one has mints in it. Let's see. Trying to see if I got them in the camera. Thank you, Nancy. They are pretty cute. And it's just a nice little, it is a good size box, so there would be a lot of candy. So it would fit fun size candy bars in there, or the bite size. Actually, I have some other candy. I have York peppermint patties. I do like my mints, don't I? So I hope you like these. It was fun. If you had trouble, please don't give up. You can do it. When you get off the live, please go ahead and make this project. And then I also want you to take a picture of it and post it in the comments so I can see what you did. I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. So someone asked me, how do you take a picture? How do you post a picture in the comments? So all you do is click on comment, and then you might have to wait till after it's done. After it's posted, after the video completes, thank you, Nancy. you click on comments, and to the left of it there's a little camera. So you just click on the camera, and then you'll be in camera mode. Your phone will be. Take a picture of the item, and then you push the arrow to upload it or add it to your comment, and then you should just be able to push enter, and your comment will load. So if you have any problems, let me know, because I want to see what you did. I'm excited. I'm happy that you guys were all excited to see this, and I'm back. Sorry about that. I have no idea what happened. So, you know, you can see that they're all very different. These would make cute favors for a party, for a shower, you know, bridal shower, baby shower. Very cute. So, I want to see those pictures, so let me know as soon as you get them done. I'll be watching. I hope you had a good time and fun. And remember, celebration is, there's only 18 days left of celebration. So make sure you make your wish lists and get your orders in so you don't miss out on any of those free items. Thank you for joining me tonight. It was fun, and I'll talk to all of you later. Bye-bye.